and Surface devices with ARM chips in them, full Word, full PowerPoint, full Excel. You give up nothing of the rich capabilities of Microsoft Office when you embrace a Windows 8 ARM device. That wasn't a junior version. That was full Office available to you with full capability on this next generation of device. The cloud. When you go and try the preview, you'll sign up for a service. And that service will utilize SkyDrive and Skype and roaming capabilities. It will enable people who want to subscribe to a service as opposed to buy a piece of software and get services and upgrades that come with that automatically. Social. We showed you a little bit from a business and enterprise point of view. But the ability to go in new directions, particularly with the Yammer acquisition, is really quite high. The People Card, we showed you just a little bit, a touch of what we're doing with the People Card and Skype. But the ability to go from an activity in which you're by yourself to an activity in which you're working with people collaboratively is really quite high. You saw annotations with the pen. You saw some of the new reading capabilities, some of the new meeting capabilities. We didn't show you as much of the sort of fundamental new productivity capabilities, but Kirk gave you just a little glimpse, for example, what we're doing with Excel. Because as I said earlier, it's about Windows 8, it's about the cloud, and it's about new capabilities. That's what we bring together, and Kirk had a chance to show you a little bit in the modern office. Now, there are a number of customers who I'm going to reference. Sorry. There are a number of customers who I want to reference who've been using this new wave of Office products in trial. I'll start with Mike Reese. Mike's a student at Baylor University. I'll just read the quote to you. The new Office and Windows 8 are everything I love about tablets. Portable and fun to use, but with the full functionality of Windows and the powerful Office suite. I mean, when we talked about Surface and launched it, we said you can have a no-compromise experience, a new class of computing that's all that we love, work and play, tablet and PC. And certainly Mike seems to agree. Now, Mike is a student at Baylor. He runs a web development company on the side. He's an avid volunteer at his church, and he's constantly on the move with really a lot to do. Let me give you a second example. These will all be, if you will, from the consumer area. Second example is Susan Drever, who I think we would best characterize as a super mom. Susan smiling over there. She's mom to 2 energetic boys, lives in Houston. She's the fundraising chair on the PTA board. She uses OneNote to organize fundraisers. She uses Excel to track Cub Scout badges and awards, a very important productivity exercise, Outlook to manage their family schedule, and SkyDrive to keep it all connected. Susan says, SkyDrive is a lifesaver. I was on vacation, and I could access my special Tooth Fairy letter to get it under my son's pillow. I think that's kind of a telling productivity example, not from somebody trying to manage the next generation enterprise, but to manage the most important organization in most of our lives, which is our family. Third case I want to reference is Mike Kaminsky. Mike is a band manager. He runs a small business that manages bands in Los Angeles. He's constantly either on the road or in the studio. He wants all of his books, all of his games, all of his music, all of his Office docs, everything on a tablet. Mike says, I can basically travel with nothing and work as if I were in my office, which may be ultimately the ultimate compliment. I don't have a quote from the last user I want to reference, but that would be me. Of all the great things we're working on, the product that really has just come together and been transformative in the way I work is the modern Office on Windows 8. The fluid user interface, the snappiness of the feel, the ability to go from touch mode to keyboard and mouse mode, the ability to use one of these displays. We got a lot of work to do to get the cost down. But I'll tell you, it transforms the way you work. I have no phone. I have no paper. I have no whiteboard. My entire life now lives on Office 15 and Windows 8. I use it for video conferencing. I use it for phone calls. I use it for notes. I use it for meetings. I have everything roaming through the cloud, roaming with me with appropriate security and protection. That'll be for the enterprise section of the meeting. But it is absolutely, it's almost a visceral response you have when you see the new Windows 8 user interface with the new generation of Office working as a service in these new ways and on these new scenarios. The reaction is really, really phenomenal, and I really do encourage everybody to join those of us who've tried the product, those we had a chance to hear from. You just go to the Office.com WAC preview site, and you can try Office 365. What we will encourage you to do is to try Office 365, the service. The service you'll try is called the Home Premium service. It's the one that's featured when you go to the Office.com WAC preview site. If you're interested in other parts of the product line, you'll be able to find them. But this is the premier consumer experience. There's an equivalent experience also available for trial for our business customers online today as well. You can still buy software and install it. That'll be part of this family of Microsoft products that ship. That's not going away, at least certainly not at this stage in the game. And yet I think the bulk of customers who move with us to Windows 8 in the modern Office will want to move with us with this service-based infrastructure. So I encourage you all to get out and at least give that a try today. It is an amazing time. It's certainly an amazing time to be at Microsoft. The Windows 8 launch is right around the corner. We have a lot to do, but it's right around the corner with availability coming as we announced in October. And in a sense, it feels to us a lot like 1995. We have the most vibrant, exciting new version of Windows in years. We complement it with the most vibrant, exciting new release of Office in years. Office that's designed for the new Windows. Office that's designed for the new world of cloud service. And while individually I think they're quite remarkable, together I think they're quite magical. And in this case, we took the extra step. We said we need a piece of hardware which really shows off this uncompromised experience between work and play. And so with the Microsoft Surface and the full range of Office productivity available on that device and on the full range of Windows 8 devices from our partners, I think you almost go beyond magical in a way that is just incredibly, incredibly exciting. You put that together with new versions of Bing and Skype and everything else that have been designed for Windows 8. And for those of us who want to be productive, who want to communicate, and who want to collaborate, I will tell you, this shapes up to be the most exciting, fun, productive year that I think any of us has had for quite a long time. So please get out, try the preview. I thank you all very much for spending your time with us today. We look forward to seeing all of you as Office 365 users and subscribers. And we, again, appreciate very, very much your time and energy and interest. Thanks, and have a good day.